Hello everybody. As all of you know, this week in Baltimore we were buried under more than 2 feet of snow. And we're still digging out. Today's Wednesday. My kids are still home from school. And I wanted to explore a connection between snowstorms, and this week's Torah portion. This week's Torah portion, we of course have the Ten Commandments, but there's also a lesser-known mitzvah, lesser-known reference. There's a reference to the mitzvah of Chesed. Yisro tells Moshe, you should teach the people, without them, it's a derech asher yelchu bam. Teach them the path that they should walk on. And as sages teach us that Yisro was talking about teaching the Jewish people the path of kindness. The derech refers to the mitzvah of gemilos chasadim, the importance of doing acts of kindness. So there's a mitzvah for every one of us to do acts of kindness. But the truth is that a snowstorm creates so many opportunities for chesed. See, not everybody is needy, but a snowstorm makes everyone into what's called a nitzruch, and someone who needs help. Basically, we're all trapped. We all can use help with our cars. We can all use help, assistance in doing the normal routine. Just as a simple example, after the snow stopped falling, I tried to dig out my car, and a total strangers down the block came by and helped me dig out my car. I watched as a car drove by. The car got stuck in some ice and a patch of snow, and about 8 kids surrounded the car and pushed the car along the street. Our neighbor very graciously offered to go shopping and buy eggs and buy bread and other items. Basically, the snow turned all of us into people that need help, and it created so many opportunities for kindness. So this is really a fascinating reframe. Instead of seeing the streets lined with snow, we should see the streets lined with golden opportunities for kindness that we don't normally do. Snow turns all of us into the potential great philanthropists of kindness. We have all these great opportunities. We all have these great opportunities now to help people in ways we wouldn't normally do. So that's I think a connection between snow and chesed. I want to share with you a profound story about Rabbi Diskin's teacher. Rabbi Diskin had a teacher named Rabbi Mendel Kaplan, who was a teacher in the Philadelphia Yeshiva. He was an extremely kind person. He had a neighbor named Mary, a non-Jewish neighbor. She was very overweight and she was elderly. And every morning she would walk a couple blocks away to a diner for breakfast. Every morning she would go. One morning there was this terrible snowstorm in Philadelphia, and Rabbi Kaplan watched as his neighbor Mary trudged through the snow to go to this diner. So he was in his car. He turned around and he pulled up to her and said, "Mary, you shouldn't walk. Let me take you to the diner." And it wasn't easy. He was out of his way. He drove her to the diner, and she ate her breakfast. And to her utter shock, when she came out, Rabbi Kaplan was waiting in the car for her. He was studying. He was waiting for her. He said, "Mary, I want to take you home." And she couldn't believe that he waited the entire time for her to finish breakfast in order to be able to help this non-Jewish neighbor. When she came back, this neighbor was so impressed that she told Rabbi Kaplan's wife, she said, "Your husband's not a man. Your husband is an angel." So this is an example of the chesed that we can do with snow and the opportunities that snow provides. And again, let's look at snow not as an annoyance, but these golden opportunities for kindness we would not normally do. Have a beautiful Shabbos.